Hey there folks, I thought I would bring you a little video on some things that you can do in DragonRealms to help you save your wrists and your fingers basically. As a person who's kind of far from being a teenager, the less keystrokes the better. And I'm sure that there's some people out there that are like, I type out everything. But I'm not one of them. And if you ask me, if you get the chance to reduce at least some of your keystrokes, I think it's a good idea. So you'll notice here that I have my Stormfront windows and colors set up a certain way, and I'll be showing a little tutorial on how to fix those up for you to kind of get a little bit better experience out of the game. But we'll jump right into here into macros, and what macros are is basically they are a shortcut for things that you would normally have to type out all the way. So for instance, if I wanted to look inside of my backpack, I would type in L for look, the shortened form of look. You don't have to type in the entire word look. So just L in my backpack, and that would tell me everything that's in my backpack. But if this is something that I'm going to be doing often just to kind of see what sort of things are in my backpack, then making a macro would make some sense so that I could not have to type that every time. So to make a macro, all you do is you go here to your options and you go to macro, and we're going to go ahead and create. And what we'll do is we'll choose something that is now going to be the look in my backpack key. So let's make that CTRL and L, just because those keystrokes haven't really been used by the system already. So for CTRL, the command that will go in whenever we type this in will be, not a Java update, will be look in my backpack. And then to make it so that it automatically hits the enter button so that we don't have to hit the enter button after this command happens, we'll do this this slash here and then R. So we'll go ahead and type OK here, and we'll OK this. And now anytime we hit CTRL and the L button, you see here it automatically goes look in my backpack. So now that's something that we can do quick and easy, and it'll cut down on some time. Now if you think about it, other things, and you can get as creative with these as you want, but other things that you might do is like taking things or putting things in your backpack. So you see I have a cutlass in there, and if I'm going to be fighting and I'm going to be putting that away, I'm going to be getting that out all the time. So instead of get my cutlass or something to that extent, and then having to put away, put my cutlass in my backpack, this might be something that we could make some macros for. So let's go ahead and make those as well. Since we're using the CTRL buttons, we'll go ahead and keep using those. We'll do CTRL and T for take. And we'll do take my, and now the symbol that you're looking for here to kind of get the cursor so that it starts in the middle of the sentence is going to be your @ symbol. So take my blank, whatever it's going to be, from my backpack. So now with this @ symbol, this cursor will appear here and we'll be able to type in whatever we want. So let's make a take one, and let's make a put one. So put my whatever in my backpack. Alright, so now we can go ahead and go to OK. So now we can CTRL T, and notice the cursor down here has appeared right where we need it. So my cutlass from my backpack, or CTRL P, put my cutlass in my backpack. So now basically you've reduced your keystrokes down from however many, from having to take it and get it the old-fashioned way, to just 3, just for your cutlass. And you can do it with anything. I have a pair of gloves in there, so get my gloves or put my gloves, and it just really cuts down on the time. So like I said, this is just a real quick tutorial on how to use some real simple macros. This isn't really made for anyone to become a master macro maker or anything like that. This is just for newer players who are very overwhelmed by the game and just maybe want to find some ways to increase their playing experience, get things moving along a little bit quicker than them, for them rather. And this is one of those ways to just go ahead and do these macros. And like I said, these macros can get as as creative as you want. So all those things that you have that you find that you're doing over and over and over again, you might want to make some macros for it, and that'll probably help you increase your playtime in the game so that you're not having to type things out quite so much. So anyway, guys, I hope you found this useful, and check back for future tutorials. Thanks.